Good day and welcome to a program Midday Show where they come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. And same way so you get we live on the internet on www.radiodemocracy.sl. Me where they bring to you the program this afternoon, me na Theodore Arena. Like all time inside the program, we'll get plenty news, information, and entertainment. So no go nowhere, stay with me for the next 1 hour. Yourself can be part of the program this afternoon by where we can send a text message to the number 0779819881. And safe you will get the chance for watch we live on we Facebook page. Inside the program this afternoon, I get with me two gentlemen them, where they also for can talk on different issues them, where the first person are Farid Kagbo, when are the director for Nitrogen Drama Challenge, and General Cisco from Action Group for Peace and Development. Then they also for can General Cisco, they also for can talk about non-violence drive and same way so the commission of inquiry where they go on. But they go first of all tell family they are do as I go join them back shortly. Farid?
Yes, good afternoon, listeners. I'm glad for the Good Mornin Radio Democracy this afternoon.
General Cisco.
Good afternoon. Happy for the air this afternoon.
Okay, wanna continue for day with me inside the program as I go take our first material inside the program this afternoon and join on back shortly. As the Bond District family they celebrate their 10-year anniversary, the head of house for the Bond District, Flood Alex Davis, say this organization don't help for bring plenty people we come out from the district for help push development program them go before na the district. It talk more to Radio Democracy Musa S. Kamara about the 10-year celebration at the Bond District family.
We formed Bond District family 10 years ago in April 2009. As we all know, Bond District is now one of the smallest districts in our Salone, where a lot of the previous governments neglect. Bond District is one of the most prosperous areas in the country. The island, for example, and they call it Christmas Island, full of tourism, fishing. We get areas like the Toma Bomb and areas in the mainland. We then are part of the bread baskets of Sierra Leone. Over the years, all that go down. So we set up this family for three purposes. One, for make we identify ourselves as Bonthinians together. Plenty Bonthinians them we don't travel out of the country. Some them reside in different areas them of the country. So we set up this organization so that we all go come together and identify with ourselves as Bonthinians. Secondly, for make we put resources together. Also we able for help for develop the districts and for help the poor people in. Then thirdly, now for act as a pressure group because you have a lot of capital projects that we not be able to undertake, but if we act as a pressure group on governments, donor bodies and international INGOs, then we'll bring resources come, we go help for lift the face of the district.
10 years in existence. Within the Bond District family they celebrate?
We celebrate 10 years of togetherness and 10 years of activism we reap the benefits they like it today. For example, this we Bond District family, we get chapters in Canada, we get chapters in Ireland, we get chapters in England, we get chapter in USA. Then even within the countries, we get a Bo, we get a Kenema, we get a Bond itself, then we get a global. So any Southside you there right now, Bonthinians and glad for the associates for calling themselves Bonthinians. Through we activism over the years, we don't help with education, we don't help for help the poor them, scholarships for students them we can afford. In fact, even right now we construct a school, a village we name Bimbi. This school here will support 5 villages. Kids they come up from 5 villages as well. Over the past 10 years, we don't run after governments them for make them spend money for improve the face of the district. Now, God don't answer with prayer. Or we get we own brother, we own son, His Excellency the President. As Bonthinians, we don't want plenty. because we have been neglected, all waiting we can ask for any governments, just when we come up to the level of other districts. And we now see this particular government, now that's then they do, then they act equitably. We all know right now, we don't already get with clock tower, which has been rehabilitated, we know they cry for years. The roads them where other districts then get. We say if they don't begin pave, we roads them. All the other districts them we don't get solar lights, we not mean get, we are neglected. God don't make this government safe, don't make we safe they get we own share.
When they celebrate 10 years, how this celebration go look like?
We dey get a formal celebration bowl, because Sunday 28th bowl we dey get a fundraising dinner. That fundraising dinner dey na day we dey formally launch the Bonds District Family Bowl chapter. They don make elaborate plans. Then that next day we will formally, launch the year-long celebrations. After that, we therefore get football matches amongst the various chiefdoms them, na Bonth district, na Fritongia. We also get a lecture. We therefore invite some personalities. We can give a public lecture on Bonth districts, how Bonth districts go contribute to the economic development of Sierra Leone. We therefore go now the districts itself, the mainland and the island. We get religious services for Tell God Centrics and the Bonth district family, but for presidents as well. We also therefore get debate competition amongst the schools then, Bonth districts. We also therefore get quiz competition as well. Then are some of the activities then we don't plan. We will take you from this April up to December.
Assume you dey talk to Bontanians now, what do you expect from Bontanians this particular moment?
The first thing I expect from Bontanians now, togetherness, unity, love. Make we all love we serve and support we serve, and get love for we districts. With love and support and sacrifice, we will also be willing for sacrifice with resources, with time and with energy, for make sure say the districts go before.
Her name na Flood Alex Davis, and in the head of house for the Bonth district. He be dey talk to Radio Democracy Musa S. Kamara inside that interview day. The program we still listen to na midday show, and they come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. You can send a text message to the number 0779819181. The number again is 0779819181. Until them, we will discuss inside the program this afternoon. Earlier on, I tell una say I get with me Farika Bo, when the director for Nitrogen Drama Challenge. A day also for can talk, but the drama challenge will go be tomorrow. Well, Mr. Fare, you can tell me about this drama challenge.
Yes, first, I want to tell people and say the drama challenge actually will be on Sunday. Because we actually for Dominican Saturday, but we know we will get that date here for the venue. So now on Sunday in the evening. Yes, this now the Nitrogen Drama Challenge. We start from the process starts from November and it don't finally come to an end. We've been on go a long way. We start with the auditions, then we get the challenger them, then the challenger and go through the different stage them from January up to this term. And Sunday the 28th of April at the grand final, where the winner of that competition day, the drama challenge, go home with 10 million leons. We get a total of all the challenger that we go finals, so therefore get prize. So we get a total of 16 million leons. We then go win that day just for taking part in the drama. But all the one we go finals now, 8 of the challenger them, and they all don't go through the different stages, the first round, the semi-finals, and then also proceed to the grand final.
Okay, so how this drama challenge go get for look like come Sunday?
Well, it get for be something very, very interesting because the one that we don't attend the other program, they don't see and see very interesting because the challenger them, they do different acts them where they make people get fun, but also we also educate people and they entertain people. We get different rules that we then do. So for this grand final, we try for improve and small so that we push the challenger then small so that they will think of waiting and they do. Just give them topic. For example, abomination. So like, then we will think now for act a story, a short story, where go depict that one day. So each of the challenger then get for with their own unique style, but all go depict their topic there. There again, as we the as this is a meetup of the Salone Independence, we also include some parts of culture. So therefore, see all the challenger them. By the way, 7 of the challenger they all na woman, just 1 na man. So now women's empowerment again for this particular competition because they all are young people. 3 of them na picking them where they go school. The Methodist Girls High School, by the way, then succeed for good that one. So then it kind of stage, they act, after that then go. They act and go. Then the audience, when are the people that will witness the program, now then they decide who that's not the winner, who that will be the champion, because then they watch them, how they perform. When they do all their performance, so they get about 5 or 6 appearances them, including introduction, then the people will vote for them. All man gets in voting box, we in picture DD, in name DD. And continuously throughout the program we announce each challenger in box for say now this box you get for votes for this box here, and the voting slip now the tickets we people they buy. So for any ticket we buy, you get a voting slip. We go make you vote for who do I think say now the best person will actually perform or will actually show talent in acting and drama.
Okay, so where time for this program here so?
Well, the time now 6 p.m. Then the entrance fee na small money no more. We get most of the people where you go now between 50,000 and 100,000, but we also get make small provision for other people where you go pay small money no more.
So now outside this activity also will get for take place?
Well, St. Edward's Primary School now for streets. Basically, this now a pilot phase, so we know one take and big too much. We just decided for do and yonder first because now a pilot phase. So for next year, 2020, we plan for make them bigger and better with more money. But this is just the pilot phase, so we don't learn a lot of lessons out of farm, and so we stick in a St. Edward's Primary School day now the compound at 4th Street.
So how wanna get for reach to the final conclusion for get them finalists there?
Well, as we been starts in November, we make announcements for people who are interested. Whether na actor, whether sabi act on stage, whether sabi comedy, whether sabi like do some funny role them. We be announcing some people them be buy them. Some people them later on actually where we talk to some other people, even some of them comedians themselves, they say, hey, we feel say this year na play or we feel say this year na for people them we no one they act or we no one they go na stage or we no na for virgin dramatists them feel say like they feel beaucoup. But me be always tell and say whenever you hear about any competition, if you think say get the talent, then you get for ask the question, get the clarification from the organizer them. So I believe say next year I think for 10s past I 10s this year. So after the audition, we get some people we qualify. Then we get elimination them. We get in January we get different competition them. We the one day we win, like we each competition we get 8 challenger the way they take part. Then 4 of the challenger they go out. Then the best 4 they proceed to the next stage where then go to the semi-finals. So at the semi-finals now back, we choose the best 4. Then the balance 4 then go out for their competition back. The best 4. So like now 8 people we get now. So like what we do? We look at the challenger them, then they act on stage, then the best one then they go. So like for this grand final here, so now the best one then, or rather I would say the one them where people vote for more, because sometimes you can get very good actor or actress, but because people vote for not get support, then you get the tendency will go out. So we get a situation where like some people will be really good because they don't get better votes, then go out. So other one in a lesson that we don't learn going forward, how we have for make the next competition so that we go make judge go get some percentage, then the voting also get your percentage.
Okay, continue for everything inside the program this afternoon. General Cisco, una don they do plenty thing them as the organization and action. General Cisco, una don dey do plenty thing them as one main thing una dey embark on a non-violence drive and same way so for talk to people on the Commission of Inquiry. But first of all, you can tell we waiting action group for peace and development dey but.
Yeah, the organization in Action Group for Peace and Development actually an organization of former fighters and will be deemed necessarily for come together and denounce violence at any time. We say violence go get for group up. So we can go there in advance or go make sure say we try for cool and down, talk to the perpetrators and make them stop that kind of attitude and they because with violence, community not go ever be peaceful. And when there's no peace, there will be no development. The economic sector as well as the home sector. So therefore, that one they be get for motivate people for go come up and denounce the violence. And from that time to now, we don't they do a lot whatsoever. We work with the past government, the past regime, until this moment again. And we don't they do a lot. For instance, the student riot will be occur Wellington between the police and the students. That's the way they may kill that student. That demonstration day. Former IG Mono be get for Corey. Now we get for go from Ferry Junction. We try for barricade and talk to the boys because they try for bring the body cam. They say not them for come. Barrier. Another thing again, you go remember the WIA then war wounded soldiers the ex-soldiers where they get for go on the rampage, where they begin misbehaving now country three and they call on we self call membership, we go there now, we talk to them. From there we'll take them to police headquarters, about 7 of them. The following day we'll go now MOD, Ministry of Defense. We did it from 8:30 up to 5 o'clock. At the end of the day they begin pay them all. Notwithstanding that we don't work with organization like NEC, we don't work with them. By then, we then give we a project cut across this country because with membership they all over the country within all the political district them. So anytime there's any project we able for undertake and go execute them perfectly and then come out with some tangible result there whatsoever. So notwithstanding that we don't work with access to security and justice program when ASJP defeat funded project. We been take care of the ex-prisoners and from Panama Road prison. We now at the correctional center. Now we been take them from there. We then cannot release them. Take them to our office. We go give them counseling for 3 days. From there we carry them go back to the localities. We now repatriation, rehabilitation, and reintegration of ex-prisoners. We done with ASJP for 3 years plus. So it been come on very fine actually. Notwithstanding that we don't work with organization. We now IFS. During that time they on election process. So we don't they do a lot whatsoever in this country. However, this new regime back we don't come into existence when the SLPP government headed by His Excellency retired Brigadier Julius Madabio. We believe say now we big one because instead of a former military man, a lay in life for more peace day in this country or more they will say we don't do today. So we look at and say if instead of don't come into governance, then we need for give peace a chance so that it will be able for operate. When once able for operate within a clean environment or a peaceful environment, then there will be a development or more job creation go there for the youth we're not there on job at all. So now that one they be get for motivatory, especially where the Commission of Inquiry be get for come up because a lot of people that be jittery over the Commission of Inquiry will be a lot of rumors there. So mommy they say now which one, then one they say now tribal business, then one they say no, it not go be so whatsoever. So it make ordinary Sierra Leoneans and become jittery, everybody become worried. So at the end of the day, all maybe they pledge and support them. But we look at and say we now former fighters if we say not come on board for join the ordinary citizen them.
How wanna plan for do that for talk to people on the Commission of Inquiry? How wanna go about that?
Thank you very much. That one they based on the kind of rumors that we been they fly. So we look at and say let we not left sit down any group or any member of the organization, any politician go meet and say party man ABCD then they go for go create any mayhem somewhere. So we demand necessary say it's high time let us come on board, make sure we talk to all former fighters in this country, stay put until make sure say we give the kind of environment where the government go want for operate. The only thing they don't go see advantage by anybody whatsoever, the commission go do in best. And since then we'll be done count on all the radio stations there, including 98.1 which I will sit down this afternoon. We'll be done they come so they don't make with the second time. SLBC, other radio station the whatsoever they be done they give you the airtime. So I do believe everybody be done. I mean, the tension be done. They cool down now. They calm down. Therefore, we been get for launch on the 15th of March. We don't pass na Atlantic Court National Stadium. We been called on 300 ex-combatants. They were former fighters actually, but the number we been go it been more than 300.
Okay.
And the message been passed very well because we been get a lot of dignitaries that we been get for attender meeting. The ministers were there, permanent secretary and other people were there. We were able to talk to man them.
Okay, General Cisco, is it that plenty people them don dey meet the ex-combatants and for set confusion? We make una try for come with una company them for talk to them for make them not involve by anything we go bring conflict.
Of course, that has been our thinking actually. Now that make we try for stop and in advance so that any politician no go get that kind notion. They say make I go gather 2-3 man them for go motivate and go create problem because really we start day to day. Once we don't get this peace here, so we really want to make sure we maintain this peace until Sierra Leone become another Singapore or another America where every other nation they admire for run for go today. It's because of lack of job or other opportunities, and that make with brother and with sisters and they run away every day for common in this country. So if we say again, now go back to the ugly days, it not go sound well at all. Otherwise, we are taking the country back. Backward so far. So we believe say 19 they know they bring development to individual life as well as community. So now that one they actually been get for move we for let we say go step forward and preach the message to membership so that nobody not for involve himself into any yuki business. Otherwise, if we think for anybody where you now be former fighter ranging from any group, we know say na you or na una want for perpetrate violence or any other mayhem elsewhere, definitely will go prosecute you to the Sierra Leone police. Now that make all along we be done the work with the Sierra Leone police until this moment we always dey hand in glove together.
Okay, Farik, I'll go back to you. As soon as they organize this nitrogen drama challenge for people them. Back to you, Mr. Kagbo. As soon as they organize this nitrogen drama challenge, plenty people them out there go once for know how apart from the drama challenge, when they organize for una finalists them, how the program go get for Tanle come Sunday.
Well, it get for be a very unique program because we get for get side attractions. We get for get somebody where they perform, where like you get for do some mystic things them. You get for do some mysterious things them and that where like some people will call that magic. You get for do some magic where you do boku things the way. I believe say yeah, you never see it. So now the first thing the way people go for hosting thing na the St. Edward's Primary School. You can forget some group of dancers them we go they come in between. We na young dancers them. They also get forget 1 or 2 artists them back we get for do some side attractions. But the whole program get for be unique but very interesting because them the challenge at them, most of them now first time at them, but some of them no need to drama. And within they put up na thing we very nice to see because they're very brilliant. They will also get a session where the challenge at them, they can show some talent where they get in them. Some then will do different things. Then we will show say and sabi within you do. Some will sing for we, some will dance, and some will do other things. Then, but all get for be very interesting, and we encourage people them for go watch that one day because as we say earlier, this now for empower the youth there. So because we say and say again, theater business, stage business don't they die in this country also. So this now one way for revive that, for make sure say we show people who are talented in acting for letting go able show their talents.
Okay, continue for day with two inside the studio as we go for a short music break, and when we come back the program go continue.
All the baby where don't woke me at, where don't make me feel let's say I'm not man enough. I no get nothing for offer. So all me party will look down on me. Way don't make me feel like say the life no go become something. Yeah. And they walked away. All the people will promise for help me. They say come office today, tomorrow next tomorrow. The story not just the same, but I refuse to give up. I kept on hoping, I kept believing. Now everything don't change. Me brother see me life now. It don't get turned now. Famous and the name now. You know go fit say you don't know me now. Anytime I like a flight to Dubai now. Hey, with me baby now. Anything I like that they buy now. Turn up, cause me I let it turn down. I let it run down. I'm looking forward to a brighter future. I'm moving ahead. I never stop for nothing. I'm looking forward to a brighter future. I'm moving ahead. I never stop for nothing. For this one where we there, people go come inside you life. Some go come for stay, and some go come and go. The reason why someone go stay, now only God know. The reason why someone go. Now God himself know. Me brother, me I don't go regret. If you decide for go, it's happened for a reason. Now only God know. What you get for no say, it's never the end. Cause the downfall of a man no, not to the end of a life. And then they give up, and then they turn down. Every day and they turn up. See me color, it pop up. Famous and the name now. You know go say, you don't know me now. Now me son is got the party now. Even you baby, they call it now. Cause me they make all man they daddy now. You next on the beats now. The people just they craze, just they dance now. Hey, they just they dance now.
Thank you to DJ Cliff for that song, the way he play for we inside the program this afternoon, where he call Brighter Future, way na famous do for we inside the program. If you just join with the program and made this show and it come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Continue for sending text message to the number 077-981-981. Until them where we dey discuss inside the program this afternoon as we get General Cisco we come out from Action Group for Peace and Development, where na organization where they talk about non-violence, and same way so the Commission of Inquiry, and same way so Farid Kagbo we na the director of Nitrogen Drama Challenge. When self they also for talk about the drama challenge where then get Sunday coming. Now back to General Cisco. Una don dey go round and talk to una company ex-combatants and for make them not go involved in violence business. But when una starts for operate this organization, when it starts for operate?
Well, really we've been organizing since 2006. Now we've been done into existence actually. As I tell you, we don't do much. Like
What are the aim for forming this organization?
We aim now for make sure there is total peace in Sierra Leone, so that Sierra Leone will be able to develop as any other developing nation, as I've been stated earlier on. So now that actually for make sure there is development into the country, so that we own life themselves as individual will be developed whatsoever. So really now that now we aim so far. Since non-violence sensitization drive, as we don't do with ASJP on 2 occasions, when them in the fund we not access to security and justice program. As I've been telling you, defeat funded project whatsoever. So they may really give you a kudos on that thing and day. As I mean they say, we don't launch na stadium last March the 15th when Friday. So we don't look at them again say we for go na Waterloo and we say bulk of we brothers them reside whatsoever. We na former fighters them. We be don't try for organize the Waterloo branch so that big people then go for go address them whatsoever. Mark you always done in collaboration with the Sierra Leone police. On the 15th of March, the IG no able for go that day, but it sent a representative because they may get meeting with some donors and will come out outside country. So the police and be so admire that this meeting not for only tap na Freetown here, but for go right around this country for talk to we membership when a former fighters. So really, Waterloo na the second phase we look at and say we for go address with membership.
Waterloo go get for Tale.
We dey expect some big ones there actually. Now that HE day in town by God and your power, HE in presence one get for the pandemic meeting day, including 2-3 ministers, and that the internal affairs minister, the IG, and then the defense minister, so that they all go talk to the former fighters and make everybody see reason why we need for give peace a chance, because not only peace go make we life then develop, not only peace go make a nation go further as we all they expect, so that thing will for be better for we and the society. So really now that kind of thing they would expect, because the last one we been do HE for don't they but it be rather unfortunate that we travel go out there, they not been in the country at all. So they mean they outside. So but this time around we they try for get the all around for invite them, make sure say necessary go get in war to the membership of this organization.
So now only Freetown on a concentrate or now all over the country?
No, not only Freetown, now all over the country. When once we can begin with movement, then we can start on a Freetown, as you know, say yeah, na the barometer whatsoever. From here now they will go for disseminate the messages and the provinces and whatsoever. We get for enter now all the districts and if not the provincial headquarters towns for make we go for disseminate the messages and whatsoever. We can do a true public gathering after the radio session. We can do a public gathering. Make use of you. At the end of the day, they just forget about you quietly. Each time you go to them now, they say the power abuse. So now that make we want for take this opportunity for talk to all former fighters. So far that men they not go they allow themselves. Politicians they go they use them to that extent and not go well at all for the society we say we they live today. And Sierra Leone in develop one now cut across a day in the hands of we all. We're all responsible for making Sierra Leone go further now, rather than we'll go back to the ugly days. Some of we say no, and we'll go stand against that until the last day.
Okay, continue for day with me inside this story as they take another issue at the go now at the magistrate court. Magistrate Mark Geban at the Pademba Road Magistrate Court number 2 don't send one Ibrahim Mansari on remand for the second time because police allege say Wednesday, August 1st to the 3rd, 2018. Now 44 pipeline off Wilkinson Road. It been Kilwa Masa Kaikai and Beram na Saiwe not to begging grown. Radio Democracy Usman Kamara gets more and go now reports.
Wednesday, April 24 this year, the accused person Ibrahim Ansari police allege say Wednesday the 1st to the 3rd August 2018, na number 44 pipeline off Wilkinson Road, Binkilwama Sakaikai and Berana Saiwino to grave, don't appear before Magistrate Mark Gegba. For the second term, na the Pademba Road Court number 2, for answer to 3 counts charge them, we get for do with murder, buried a human body in a place other than a cemetery, and lastly in a dwell house. With the third witness, Samuel Keruwin, a landlord for the late Masa Kaikai be the talk na court, he say he sabi the accused Ibrahim Mansari as the late Masa Kaikai in fiancé. And one day the accused me meet him and say he want for talk to him in wealth. And the accused me tell and say the late Masa Kaikai don't travel and he not get for come again. And after we they don't talk done, according to Samuel Keruwin, the witness, he said them a fixed date and tell the accused say then they go inspect the house. And when they reach na the house, then find out say the window curtain, chair, and other property them no been there. And then me ask the accused waiting happen, and he may answer say, na the dog them don't pull the property them. But according to Samuel Keru, when the witness he say, inside March this year, police began at the compound and inspect. Outside them in dig one banana tick and meet motorman bone wrap inside window curtain. Where the number 4 witness, Fatmata Aliu Kamam in the talk na court, he say, he sabi the accused and a inside transport they meet up and then me extend number and begin talk na phone. And later, he and the accused begin seeing a mad friend lane and number 44 pipeline. Also the accused been given a rubber bucket, dustbin, and 250,000 leons and be sure in room outside the accused stop. And when them reach inside there, the accused me force him for do mommy and the business. But according to the witness, he say he no agree and he may run come on a door. During the term with this case the carry on a court, the state prosecutor, lawyer Adrian Fisher, been show rubber buckets and dustbin to Fatmata Aliu Kamara and be asked him if na the property dem wey dey accuse Ibrahim Mansari be giam, and him be answer say yes, na then this. But after all the explanation, the magistrate be asked the accused if he get any question for Fatimata Aliyu Kamara, and he be answer say yes. And the first question will be asked Fatimata Aliyu Kamara na that, almost dem pay you for make you can talk against me in a court. And Fatimata Aliyu Kamara be answer quick and say, no, they not pay me. Now waiting asabi at the talk. Inside this case again, Bashiru Mahoy na the second accused, and he be appear in a court for answer to one count charge we get for do with receiving stolen goods. Because police allege say August 1st to August 9, 2018, he be received 21 inches Sony Plasma TV, iPhone and other property them we cost over 12 million loans when at the late massacre in property them. But during the term, we all witness here the talk na court. Then he said they not sabi the second accused Bashiru Mahoy. We make in lawyer Ibrahim Tomi be asked for bail. But before Magistrate Magigba they respond to the application where Ibrahim Tomi make, plenty arguments been there between lawyer Adrian Fisher and lawyer Ibrahim Tomi. But later, Magistrate Magigba bigi 100 million loans bail to Bashiru Mahoy and one shorty, and the shorty forget property we value 300 million loans, and are the acting master and registrar for approved bail. And Sevdo adjourned this case to May 2nd this year. Same way na court, police be arrest Paramount Chief Jonathan Kabakaba Toka of Bap Nongowa Chiefdom, Bont District. We make Amingo na the CID and talk to Chief Superintendent of Police Gabriel Tomi, being at the head of Criminal Investigation Department na CID. Usa he confirm say PC Jonathan Kabakaba Toka been there at in custody, but don't left him after we don't make statement done.
We been getting, but we not get her now.
So in what basis on a left hand?
We don't take statement from her, so we don't let her out of bail.
So basically, we don't arrest her.
So we been get an issue when an allegation then where people they raise. Been go na people they owe say and people then been get blabber na in chiefdom then say go na then owe say broke then owe then take them property, pull them property. You know, even though in a chief, but the law they protect everybody. So if the one day way they are vulnerable, they make allegations say this for chief na so it don't do it. The law go summon them for make it can explain to them.
Any case police can make against them, the alleged 17-year-old picky we allege say in tamper with them.
Well, as far as me know, the one way me know where we made the deal with we are all for not for woman business. Are all for allegation where they make say a poor people house, a enter there, a poor people property.
We say around the court area also the arrest them. When we get any warrant of arrest for them?
Yes, we don't extend invitation to run through in supervisory ministry than a local government. I write letters then, but it not show up. So we not get no option. We not go keep the other people that matter aside. If in fail for report, then people then go to come, then the pressure we as if we not able to take action. So now that make we self we hear say if they can court, now that make we self go arrest them for make it can explain to we.
Chief Superintendent of Police Gabriel Tomi, when at the head of Criminal Investigation Department na CID, they end up assure the public say, then go look inside this matter and give justice for the Society for Radio Democracy. Mina Usman Kamara, the report.
Plenty thank you to give the Democracy Usman Kamara. We put together that report there for we inside the program this afternoon. As I tell you now, I can send a text message to the number 0779819181. The number again is 0779819181. As I still gets me two guests them inside the program this afternoon. We can also for can talk about different things them. Back to Mr. Farid Kagbo, where they also for talk about the drama challenge we then get Sunday. But plenty people then go want for know how una be able forget them people there so and waiting as the thing the way we they expect for from them people there so we get for go this we get for do this drama challenge so Sunday where the people where they go watch go get for no say now this criteria there so now they look for make this person also win this challenge.
Well, in we competition, people in the see waiting they no ever see before because this is not the very first drama competition of its nature where they happen inside saloon. We don't see different contests, them beauty contests, and other one them. But this is not the first one when an individual drama competition. So like we get, for example, the person winner, the main challenger, then he go act with other people them. But now in the focus, now in the attention they did too. So for example, if they do some short rule, we go show how then the with in particular the one portray, then go be the center of attention. So like now, so it don't happen. Then only do some funny role them. Then only do some debates them inside the competition, and then only do other action them where people really they enjoy them. So in this competition on Sunday, na St. Edward's Primary School at 6 p.m. in the evening, we go also see them challengers so they can display different role them where they go show on stage, we go show them talent in acting and also how they get for do their role them. And when they act, now so the people them where they watch them, they decide say this person now me think say na the best actor or actress. This person they do well past the other and so me go put me vote for her, they go vote for them, then they go decide for votes for them.
Then different challenger there, so waiting at some of them background there.
Well, we get about 8 of them, as say earlier on, 7 of them are woman and 1 na man. In we competition, where we announce we contest or say we can do this challenger or this competition for acts na stage. The one that we show interest more na woman. I don't know if not because woman they like money more or then or maybe sometimes that China Nikki influence we also make beaucoup of them one for also win 10 million because 10 million although things can right now as alone, but that one they not so small money for the person get them. So we get about 8 of them. From the start of the competition, now woman and show interest more up to this at the end. So naturally you go see why you get 7 women go to the final, don't just 1 man go to the final. We get about 5 or 6 other men them we be not come out of the competition because people they no vote for them better. So we get Divine Aminata Umar Kamara in the work na Easy Solar at the moment. Na possibly attend the Freetown Secondary School for Girls, but also not ever going to full-time acting yet. So like they use this as an opportunity for showcasing talent in acting and also drama. Then you get it around Ferguson Street area, by the way. Then you get Agnes Moriba. Agnes Moriba no ever been into drama, into any computer and day. Now school with training, now it only beef up so like right now they act very well. We go surprise in boldness na stage. In a business person, they do then job loads business around Kuto Road by Adelaide Streets and also a tap around them Percival Streets area. Then you get Jesse Kagbo. Jesse Kagbo, they work na the library na Frabe College. Na somebody we also tap around Main Street area and himself go some amount of school and he don't into acting for some long time now. But instead they take part. Now the only man we survive for group and this competition, the grand final. You get Tigidan Kejabi where they around Upper Brook Streets. Instead don't they take part in their acting business and drama business and also he prepare for showcasing talents. Now somebody we very passionate about acting. You get Mojibola Cool, they work right now as a law firm. They say if you win the money, he want for go university because at the moment, able to go university, but they work small. It tap around Circular Road and also they work yonder. So like instead of getting your support. They get the 3 students them. By the way, in the last competition, they get different positions. The only students we survive. We been get to a student like from IMAT school, you can get students from convent, you can get from other schools them. But then they will survive. And I think then at the drama group na Methodist Girls High School. Now, incidentally, all three na the same class than they. So actually easy for them to get the support of the student them. So like they get support from them. Like all man the first forget the support of in colleagues them. You get Mariam Awai Kaba, intap around Mountain Court area. about 17 to 18 years of age. You get Zainaba Intap na Nimbana Street, also now is a pupil of the Methodist Girls High School, and Adama A. Kamara Intap around Leicester Road, and also now a pupil of the Methodist Girls High School. They all the SS2, and they all the fit for win. So like, we ask people them for go support them, for go see them talent here, so and see how they go develop. Because at the end of the year, actually, what we try for do immediately after this challenge done, we do a film with all the challenger then day, a very big film where we do as nitrogen investments.
Okay, so what's the star prize for the person we get for win that day?
Yeah, the star prize now 10 million euros. We now some fine money. If I get any right now, I just go cack and begin work like say I get money in a bank. 10 million euros now the star prize, but each of the challenger gets a prize. The second prize now 2 million euros. Because we want to say all man fight for the first prize, we at the 10 million euros. You know, for who first, for who second. If you first, for who first, let be so like second prize go get 2 million. Then the third and fourth they get 1 million euros. Then the number 5 to number 8, then they get 500,000 each. So like each of the challenger then.
Why not decide for do that? Because like the first prize, the gap to the second prize is damn too far.
Yes, as I say, not to prize we they give the second one and the other one them. Now just consolation, a consolation prize we give them. The prize actually they for the big prize, 90 for 10 million. We actually decide for say let's just put the 10 million. But let's say we think say then challenger don't go through other challenges, they don't go through some competition, they don't go through the rounds. So we go finally we compensate them small. So like now compensation that one day we give to them. So we need to say let's go first or go second. If for first we can force that's not the prize, then you will be the nitrogen drama, the best challenger for 2019.
Okay, General Cisco, una they get any support from any person or institution as way una can they carry on with this una kind work here, so for go and talk to una company them on non-violence business?
Well, we not get supported from donors, except the support they get now from individual who they lobby around for make group for get support. So at the same time, we try for plea to donor agencies that were responsible for peace process, for maintain law and order in any country. Many reason why they need for country we aid, so that we all go for the push this particular good idea, so that Sierra Leone will be a peaceful nation whereby development will be more encouraged, so that there will be more job opportunity for the jobless.
Okay, so apart from going around and talking to una company them, waiting at the other thing the owner can embark on, una not get other thing the owner can do for make una engage una mind there, for make una not go the involved pan.
As I say, we get a lot of activities that we can do. The one no more way, I mean, can we able for drum. Other organizations like you call we say in a social project we get. Definitely, how when I say on a go for undertaker, we can tell them say yes, we can drum. Actually, like for instance, game be done in a national stadium, the international matches them, they can call on me, whereby I can end up for call them 100 manpower, 200 manpower for go assist the police for man that particular game day na the national stadium. After which we go able for anything where they get for give it there at the end of the day, we able for see to we membership who will go deploy them for take care of that game day. It happens say when once we present one day around the stadium management or the ministry where they in charge, then they see the money they come up perfectly where at the end of the day they can appreciate we get a lot of activities that we can do, because for instance for the brother that we did at the provinces or the villages and whatsoever, there was a time we try for engage some of them into agriculture, because if we get the finance or the capacity, we'll be able to engage them as well into agriculture. There was a time we go meet them, as a pilot phase, we start agriculture with 3 million, we give them 3 million, then go into agriculture, make BB cassava farm, granite and the rest of it whatsoever. Up to this day, they still they push and gradually. So we want for continue the same activities now other district them, whereby it will be admirable, so that we all go contribute towards the food production of this country, so that there will be enough food at the end of the day, so that things or food price go may be cheaper a bit, whereby any layman can afford them at any given time whatsoever. So not only the non-violence drive we can, we'll get expatriate into that area, we'll get a lot of other areas that we'll get, expertise into them, sectors, and when once the opportunity is given.
Okay, the next meeting we wanna the all go be na Waterloo.
Yes.
For the one them we don't know the date and the time on our ex-combatant people them. When na the date and same way so the time and also this meeting also go take place.
The Waterloo, workshop will decide for call actually na Basa Tom Filianda for don't be tomorrow when at the 26 actually, but being that I don't they meet up with this holiday, a lot of people them so engaged that they're not going for partake and a message you they carry, then message and then now when they go here from the horse's mouth or from some big allegios, they go for taken into consideration and they go know the weight of them messages and that if anybody go there for flout or identity and they definitely the law will look you with bad eye. So really and not go get for be again tomorrow, we'll get for shift time after the holiday, then we'll come up with the date now. But through the coordination we get for the between we and Waterloo, and that we'll get for go back now Waterloo for make sure say we talk to membership so that we will come up with another date.
Okay, so make I go inside the inbox and bring to una some of the message that we una send inside this program. This one say the director of Nitrogen Drama Challenge don't they do well for young people them as this now one thing where they push the country go before. This other one inside the inbox say I want to say thank you Mr. Kagbo for short and initiative. I twice witnessed this show and it was great and credible and add more fun and laughter. I Alaji Sultan will be there on Sunday. This other one inside the inbox say any ex-combatant who remained violent was not a trained combatant and he or she must have some physiological challenge or being a drug addict because a trained combatant can easily adapt to any situation. This one come out from Jabati. This other one inside the inbox say Mr. Kagbo, we pray to God make this show come out fine as you know one person we done the help for push development in the country. Well, Mr. Kagbo, you don't listen to some of the text message that we don't come. What are you message to people them we go want for go watch this drama challenge here so Sunday?
Well, we go out and go watch on Sunday at the St. Edward's Primary School at 6 p.m. Sunday, 28th of April. Yes, the Nitrogen Investments, they present or they turn one young person a millionaire that day. So there we go for good support and challenge here also. You yourself get an opportunity for go look and assess some people here so and see how they perform. We can't forget again, as I say, some big side attraction where we get the Mystic Man. That Mystic Man, they of course, is so powerful that it is 10 years up so. We put your hand on, you the call which you want, now you come. If you say fry egg, you see fry egg. If you say boil egg, you see boil egg. If you call anything lollipop, you see lollipop. Anything you call.
Well, if me call money.
Money they come, of course. so sometimes now opportunities for people and go back maybe because money they get for share to people them we get for day around we get for witnesses program also. So get for be very very interesting. Let we go see how we go able to promote some people here so and also waiting at the things. The members say Radio Democracy now one institution we support this Dramedy Challenge and also envisage concept and help with in terms of with graphics, design and other things them. But the whole program sponsored by Nitrogen Investments.
Okay. General Cisco.
Yeah, I just want for tell me brothers and my sister they out there just like with that text that they say definitely any trained man actually will always know how they behave in a society or in a community and not go on for be violence all the time at all. This violence attitude here so na thing will get for put and behind we if only this country for develop so that everybody will get job opportunity. But with this alpha violence here, so definitely investors and or donors and not go come for can invest their money now at all. And when once they not come, definitely job not go day. We go only continue for the grumble at the end of the day whatsoever. Okay. So I want for take this opportunity for plea to me brother and sister that out there, this gangsterism that will left them whatsoever. You know they pay this click business, you know they pay nobody. How you go make yourself a click? I mean, no better idea than one day. Go learn something, go find something make you do meaningful in your life. You not go deep and click life where go bring a development in your life. And not possible today, not go possible tomorrow. At the end of the day, where police handle you or the law enforcing body handle you, definitely you go end up na a regret wife when a Panemba road.
Okay,
So therefore, let us stop their attitude there also and give peace a chance, also development a chance. Thank you very much. My name is General Cisco.
Thank you very much, General Cisco. We've been come out from Action Group for Peace and Development. Take a talk on non-violence drive and same so the Commission of Inquiry. Plenty thank you to Mohamed Farikabo, we are the director for Nitrogen Drama Challenge. We then final challenge will be on Sunday where they come. So plan now when this program me they show go left for today. Thursday, April 25, 2019. Plenty thank you to my producer Alex Owens Koma, my executive producer Michael Sambola, and to the technical team Moses Kavora, Indolo Ompa, DJ Cliff. We don't give me technical support. May I bring to you this program today, Mina Theodore Arena, and they say blessed day.